Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ignite Website Marketing. My name is Robert Kabiko, your host with the most knowledge in web design, SEO, and digital marketing that will help you. Ignite Website Marketing. My name is Robert Kabiko, your host with the most knowledge. Oh, we got to figure out what's going on here. Digital marketing that will help you. Ignite Website Marketing. My name is Robert Michael, your host with the most knowledge. Oh, we got to figure out what's going on here. My name is Robert Michael, your host with the most knowledge. Oh, we got to figure out what's going on here. Okay, there we go. We figured out what was going on. I had my I guess my channel up on another browser here. So anyways, hi, my name is Robert and welcome to another episode of Ignite Website Marketing. I'm here to help you with your website marketing, SEO, and digital marketing and website design. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel below. I'm going to be coming up with a lot of great content soon. My next episode will be talking about how to search for keywords that your competitors are ranking for on their website. So if you don't want to miss out on that, so be sure to subscribe and so you can get the notifications as well. So today I want to talk to you about why it is a website is important for your business. So a website is very important because it helps you promote your business in many ways. You could, once you get your website built and everything, you can promote it, your services and everything through print marketing, social media marketing, doing guest post blogging and everything. And this is essential because if you want to reach an audience that's in locally, abroad, or anywhere, it's gonna, this is you can join certain online groups and everything that are local to your area, and then you can promote your services on those online groups, certain social media groups on Facebook or on LinkedIn. And it gives you a chance to when you network with those people online, on these online forums and stuff like that, and that you kind of create a business page for your website, business page, that it talks about your services, that you can promote that, give people a link to your website through the social media applications such as Facebook and Twitter. And in another episode, I talked about doing guest post blogging, where you can actually reach out to someone and write a blog article. Someone that probably has a lot of traffic, to their website, and they will allow you to put an article there and give a link to your website, and this will give you more exposure to a broader audience and everything. So a website is good for that. It's also something that, when you create a landing page for your business, and you start to you can list all your services, you can make it easier for visitors to come to your website to get straight to the point as to what it is you're selling. And you can also use certain sales tactics that that you can apply to your website, such as doing a video on your landing page, just kind of building that trust with the visitor to your website by just giving them a brief introduction to who you are and why it is you got into this particular line of work, or what it is about your product that's so unique compared to other people. So when you have something like a video on your website, it's gonna kind of help you build trust with the audience on there. So a website can be used for a lot of things. It's very important. You can actually, if you want to sell products online, say you have an online store that you want to, where you want to sell products, you can actually go on a website, create a website where you can, post products and everything, and have people make purchases and fulfill orders and everything, and again, you can drive traffic to your website when you have the right key terms on your website that people are searching for, and you can promote that and you can get more business. So if I've always believed when one of the things I like about being a web designer, and one of the things I always tell all my clients that I work with, is that I don't know, it's your website is your online brochure, and you list all the bullet points and everything, and you just, if you have a very well presentable type of website with the right type of content on there. When a visitor goes to your website and it's like user friendly, and you can, lead them down like a sales funnel as they're going through the website. I mean, you can do very well if done properly. And there's also like another strategy as far as getting the organic traffic to your website. And that's, dealing with the keyword optimization, Google My Business, and all these other local citations, and just kind of getting out there throughout the web and talking about, what it is your business is about. Like, I don't know if you wanted to go do like, another cool thing, the YouTube channel and everything. If you can create like a YouTube channel for your business, and you can kind of, gear it towards like people in your particular niche market and everything. And then like you can write a description in the video, and then there you got, if you have a website, you can put the link to your website where you can, if the visitor likes what you have to say, they're going to go to your website, and it's going to really just kind of get you more exposure. So like I want to go in today, I want to talk about some simple like web design strategies, as well as a few promotional strategies for your website that will help you to kind of generate more leads when a visitor goes onto the website. So I'm going to share my screen with you right now, and I'm going to show you just some examples of like ways you can have a more presentable website and lead people down like a sales funnel and build trust with people when they go to your website. So just give me 1 second here. I got to figure this out. Okay, here we go. Go to my Google screen, share. Okay. So I want to show you what you can do. So this is like a website I just did for a guy here locally. And so, here we go. We got like the little, right away, like above the fold of the website, you have what the website is all about and what it is he's trying to sell. You got a little video here, that kind of explains more of the services. It's a very short video too. Like, you don't want to keep your videos too long, but make it like, sort of simple. So when someone clicks, wants to watch a movie, it's just like maybe like 20, 30 seconds long. Just kind of like a brief introduction into like, probably like what your business is about, like how you stand out from your competitors, and, just kind of go into the background of like, what is it about your like whatever market you're trying to reach, how is going to help solve a problem for them. And I mean, you can also do this here. I mean, you don't have to have a video, but like I also recommend sometimes if you're, just kind of in like the main area of the website, just to kind of have some, he didn't use it here because he has a video, but you can do some bullet points as to like some of like the key features of like your product, or, like say you're a dating coach, or you run like a plumbing business, you can just do some bullet points about this kind of what makes you unique, and kind of like do like a service area of like, location you're servicing. So, I mean, I've done a website for someone where they had a restoration business. And so we kind of put restoration services in Phoenix, Arizona, just to kind of point that out and get them ranking for that key term, because we used it as a header tag. And then we just kind of did some of the bullet points of just some of the services they provided, for the people who come to the websites, with a simple like call to action. And then as you go through the website, okay, another thing I recommend for like building trust and everything for people who visit the website, have like logos of your some of the clients. So you've had a variety of clients, and have some of their logos of some of the clients you serve, because that kind of like shows like social proof. And so this guy these are some of the people he's done like badges for in the area here. And I always like to do some Google testimonials. I find that's like highly effective because again, it's helping you build trust. I mean, the visitor build trust when they go to the website, because if you put like some, a couple of Google testimonials and you got some good reviews, and someone's reading that as they're scrolling your website, it's going to make your business seem more credible and establish trust with a visitor who may not know you. And then I just do like right here, a simple call to action. So like this is kind of after you got this right, the trust stuff, do a call to action. I mean, you can do this in other ways too if you're really going into like a topic about something, like say you're just kind of listing some of these right here. You can do like a call to action over here, or like right here. This guy has on-site printing services, then he has online services. And so this is kind of like a quick blurb call to action to like scroll to just go to the next page. So you definitely want to do something too, where you have, you either have like, like you can do a call to action maybe here when you list your bullet points, like, so say serving Phoenix area badge services, blah, blah, blah. You have your bullet points, then you can do like a call to action, like I said, call now, act now, or get a free estimate. So you can actually put like a call to action or something right there as well, just to kind of get a new lead and just, have someone take action when they're like reading the information on your website. So when you're going to kind of think about when you got your website up and everything, like, okay, what can I do to have the visitor take action, or what is it about my target market that I need to really, what problem do I solve for them, and how can I how does my product or whatever it is I'm doing benefit someone? And you can list those benefits, and then you can do like a short sentence with a call to action that's going to have a visitor take more action. Another thing that is essential, and it's not on this site because he doesn't want to capture any emails, but let me go to, I'm trying to think who would have it. Okay, so I think this client of mine has it. So this guy has like a dating website and everything, and well, it's not popping up now because I cleared the cache on my computer, but let's see if I can do it like in incognito mode. But you want to have like a lead magnet. So what do I mean by a lead magnet? So how when you go to someone's website and you see like a pop-up form, or if you see like a subscribe now and get like a free video or a free 20-page ebook, whatever it is, that's what a lead magnet is. So depending on what your business is or what it is you're trying to sell, figure out like a good lead magnet that you could put on your website in order to collect like email lists. Because some people, they may go to your website and they might be looking for a website designer, but they're just kind of looking around, or maybe they're just trying to take their time, just trying to figure out like, okay, when do I want to get started with my project? But if you have something like a lead magnet that will capture like an email address, if you can follow up with that person later on through an email. So if so here we go. So this guy here this is an example of a lead magnet. Sign up to get your free videos on how to meet women during the day. So put in the email address right there. Subscribe. So try to figure out something depending on what your business is or what your blog is all about. If you want to capture email lists, just so like you can follow up with people later on through email, like if you're trying to have a special promotion, or if you want to keep them up to date with like your blog, say you can have this actually connected to like your blog. So when your blog updates, it will send to people like an updated the latest information with your blog and everything. But you want to have this lead magnet on here because, again, it will help you in the future. If you want it might get you a potential client in the future if they sign up for the list and you're promoting like a special offer on your website, and you say that because you gave them like a free ebook or like something, and they sign up on that list. But if you go to follow up with them later, you might be oh yeah, I was going to do that, like get that website done. I remember going on his website, so I got the free book. It's good. This guy seemed very knowledgeable in what he was doing. I just might call him up. I actually the badge guy website that I just showed you. I was out to dinner with him the other day, and he was actually telling me that he goes, I guess like he was collecting emails at some of the back when they were doing events, and so he collected the emails and put them into an email responder like MailChimp or Aweber. And he said he sent out an email blast, and he said that he got like 3 responses. And I remember he said, "Oh yeah, this is one of the guys who was whose email I got like at this one convention that I was doing where I was trying to sell some badges and everything." So that's a perfectly good example, even though it wasn't kind of like a lead magnet, but because he got that email and was able to that email address, and was able to send that email out, with a promo and everything later on. It's a guy who thought about doing services with him actually reached out to him and asked for some badges. So I mean, it could really help you out in that way to have a lead magnet on your website. So what else can you do to get your website, promote your website when you're fairly new and you're trying to get traffic to your website? They want to get removed. Okay, cool. So if you're your website is fairly new and you're trying to get more traffic to it, you can do, like I was saying, join like the social media groups, get more involved in groups on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And when depending on your niche, follow other people, some of the lead authorities in your line of business or particular niche, and you notice that they got like a lot of followers and everything, and so follow them, and then you can start following some of their followers, because I mean, if they're interested, like I was when I was doing my Ignite website marketing Twitter, I found like a lot of, some of the big time SEO and digital marketing experts who are well known, and I started following them. And so I just started to follow all their other followers, and you got to look at it. If they're following someone who wants to learn like SEO or into digital marketing, they're going to want to follow you. And so that really helped me grow some followers there. Another thing I found that worked too is if you get on LinkedIn, they got a bunch of groups. You can also create like a business page where you can talk about what your business is all about. Add a link to your website, and then just kind of look for particular groups that could use your services, or who may be interested in whatever it is you're doing, and start joining those groups. And what you can do is develop like content, whether it be like a blog or do like a video, and just kind of that way, if they're going to read your blog, you'd say you write this very interesting blog. I don't know. I'm going to say that. Just trying to get an example here. Let's say you're you're like a life coach or something, and you want to just kind of get more people who are into you get more clients or whatever. Well, you can just you can follow particular groups of like wellness groups or mindfulness groups, and then when you get into those groups, when you're writing your blog content or doing some video content, you can actually post those blogs into the groups. Try not to spam, send out to like millions of groups, but just do like a couple of groups every time you do a blog. And if people really like your content, I mean, if people are interested, if you have a really like appealing title and everything, they're going to click, and they're going to go to your website and see that you're read your blog on the article, and they may be interested like in the types of services you offer and everything. And what you can do too, when getting back to like the lead magnet that I was talking about with the email pop-up form, you can actually install that on your blog if you want to. So say you're promoting a blog, and you can put some code in there. Sign up right now, get like a 5-minute tips to like great mindfulness or whatever it is you want to call it. And so you can also, if they go to the website, you can also get them to sign up for that email, your email list. And then that way, when you do your email marketing campaigns in the future, like their email will be on there and you can have like a following. But, also they after they go see the blog, and the lead magnet, they might want to see what your business is all about and stuff. And so I just like to try to follow like groups locally if I can, but if I have to go abroad, I could really work with people abroad in my field. But if try, I know, like if you Google local groups here or there, like same thing on Facebook, you can find a bunch of groups locally, and then you can just, like I said, join those groups and bring some value to the group, and maybe, like I said, a blog article, video content, and then have that, if they have the blog article, it's going to go back to your website. But if you're doing like a video, like on YouTube, you can actually paste the link in, to the YouTube video, and then in the description, you can have like, the link to your website if they want to go back to your website. So that's another way you can use social media. You can do the same thing on Facebook too. Just find a bunch of groups that who'd be interested in your stuff, and then you want to do like the hashtag symbols as well. Like, so if you're posting stuff on Twitter, LinkedIn, or Facebook, you at the end of like your little description or the link to your blog, you want to do like, say I'm a web designer, so I do hashtag web design tips, hashtag SEO tips, hashtag digital marketing tips, hashtag SEO for beginner, hashtag website tips for beginners. So you can kind of, depending on your niche, you can kind of change the hashtags to whatever pertains to your particular business, website, or blog. And that will also help index that post as well. So when people are searching for that particular key term, like in those search engines for Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn, like with the hashtag, there's going to be a bunch of other articles, but your articles will be in there too. So that's another way you can get found doing that. And then I did a video about, I think, a couple of weeks ago on guest blogging. I'll put it up in the card here once I upload the video later on. But that's another good way to get exposure, for your business, website, or blog, whatever it is you want to do. When basically what that is you reach out to other websites that allow you to do guest posting and everything, and you ask them, well, hey, I wrote this killer article about mindfulness, and I'd like to post it on your website. In return, can you give a link back to my website? And so if they allow you to post the blog to their website, they'll give you a backlink. And if it's a high traffic website, the fact that you got if your article is like really interesting and really good, and the fact that you got that link to your website on their website, that's going to get you traffic that way. But no, that's so, and then also when you do your and like I said, watch the video I did on the guest postings. I just go into detail about how to do the guest post research and what to look for. Again, I'll put that up in the card, but but the guest posting is really effective because that's going to help in many ways. So a lot of these websites where you're going to be doing your guest posts have a high domain authority, meaning that in Google's eyes, like, these are very high authoritative websites, because then the domain authority normally goes from like 0 to like 100. And some of these websites, and I recommend in my video, to look for a domain authority for 20 to like 100 when doing a guest post. And what that's going to do is you're going to get that do follow backlink to your website. And that's going to also build your domain authority, because if you have a link to your website on well, other website that has a high domain authority, especially in your niche market, like that's going to make your website more credible. And when your domain authority goes up, you're going to start ranking for some of the keywords that are on your website. And so that's going to also help get you some exposure. But that it takes a couple months to a year to do, but you got to, that'll just help you get some exposure when people are typing in like the keywords for your particular type of business, or whether it be like a blog about mindfulness or dating. So the higher your domain authority is, it's going to help you increase your keyword rankings. And so it not only helps with getting traffic to your website, but it's going to help you rank for the keywords in the future. And I'm going to do a video later on, I should say a live stream later on, where I'm going to kind of go into ways you can, there's a couple of ways to get backlinks to your website. You can do it by reaching out to other people. And you can also use Fiverr and other services to get backlinks. But, before you get the backlinks and everything, you want to make sure these websites are credible. And so I'm going to do a video on this later on, just so I'm going to teach you guys how to look for, if you want, you don't want to do the guest post outreach and you want to go to Fiverr where you can pay for backlinks. I'm going to tell you how to do it so you're not getting any spammy website links, because that will affect your domain score and your ranking. So be sure to subscribe below, because you don't want to miss out on that. That's really some great stuff. I'm going to show you all on how to do that. So yeah, one more thing before I go, and is another important thing is, so once you get your website done and it's all ready to go, and you want to start putting these on like a bunch of citations. So what do I mean by like citations? So you ever seen Google My Business page, Yelp, Mantra? There's like hundreds of them. I'm going to see if I can pull up a list of them just so I can show you here. But I just want to show you this, because once you get your website up, you want to get like in all these online directories, because that too is going to help your website gain exposure and everything. So as you can see, this is the website is good because like you're able to utilize all these online tools to help you get exposure to the website. And some stuff is free, some stuff you got to pay for, but there's just like so many avenues of like marketing the internet has to offer that can just really help you get new clients, or just get people to read your blog if you want them to go to your blog. It's just amazing. But I'm going to just kind of look and see what other citations, so I can like point out a few of the good ones. And then you definitely want to have the Google My Business page up for your business. If you don't have a Google My Business page, you better get that up now, because that's like the most important one, especially if you want to rank locally. Again, that's where you kind of get your reviews from people, and it's kind of, people type in the keyword for a local, like a plumber in Phoenix or a plumber in Chandler, and like say you got that business there, that's going to be in that directory when people Google that words. But you still got to be able to, once you get your Google My Business up, you have to rank your Google My Business, because there's like a million other plumbers in the area. So it's a never ending story with the online marketing, but it's a blast. I'm going to just see citations. Let's go online. Just want to show you guys these online citations very quickly here. Okay. Citation. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to pull up some of mine here, just so I can just show you listings I'm on, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm going to switch over the screen in here in a bit. I'm just trying to get all my citations up here. that's why I do. Just give me a second here. Try to make sure I get all the. See if I can get a page up here with just a list of stuff that were on my online directories. I might just have to pull up a document here, which I'm thinking I'm going to have to do. Bear with me, guys. Sorry about that. Orders. Okay, there we go. Orders. Just gonna pull up like my. I did an order. I ordered like a lot of citations a while ago, so I'm just gonna pull up that order and just kind of open up an Excel sheet and then just show you different places I have my website on. You know, for as far as like the online directories. Okay, let's see. I think it's on this one. Okay. Yeah, download that. Okay, it's opening up here. No, it's not it. Okay. Download. Okay, now I see it. Downloads. Okay, there we go. It's a zip file. No, that's not it. Oh man. Yeah, this is it on the notes. Blue Star. Oh wait, here we go. Okay, 20 backlinks now. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is not working right. But okay, so I'm just gonna I'll just share my screen with you and just show you certain things. Okay. Add the stream. Okay, so I'm just gonna. So what I mean by citations, so like you want to get on Yelp, stuff like that. You can put together a local business profile and everything. So there's a lot of like online directories like these that are going to help you where you can just like post your business and everything, just kind of put a little details of what your business is all about. Which see they got Clutch. This is another one, Clutch. It's not that. Okay, this is go business, pro business. Okay, so I'm just typing online. So yeah, here we go, some like directories so I just found this blog here. So it's going to just talk to you about a list of directories. So you can go in and set up profiles on here. I think I should have done this to save a lot of time. And then like about us, Spoke, Vlogorama, Google My Business. This is like the most important online directory thing. Definitely want to have this one because like Google's like the most powerful online search. You know, a lot of people use Google, and it's very, you know, I think it's more valuable than all the other search engines. Bing Places, which is like, you know, Microsoft's version of Google My Business. That's another one. Yahoo Local, Yelp, Foursquare, Yellow Pages, Chamber of Commerce. That's another one. You can get on the local Chamber of Commerce website. Directory. But yeah, these are just a list of different directories, and you know, if you don't have time to fill out all of these, you can hire someone on a Fiverr to kind of do all these business directories. I mean, I've had someone probably put up like 300 directories for my business. But I mean, this is just another way to gain exposure on the internet, is just kind of taking advantage here of all these different online directories that would be valuable for your business. And like, I mean, and when you're doing these directories too, like, especially if you have a Google My Business, if you have like an address, phone number, and like certain like information, you want to be like consistent with when you're on all your other online directories, because you know Google sees some inconsistencies, you know, from you know from the online directory you have with Google compared to like the other ones. It's going to kind of like, it's going to kind of screw up your rankings a bit. So if you keep up with that consistency, like as far as keeping the right phone number, business name, location, and address, and I mean, you could probably change it. You don't have to use the same description, but I mean, you can just change it around a bit, but just as long as it falls under the same category. But yeah, just when you're filling out all these citations and stuff, and for your, you know, the online directories, just make sure you maintain some consistency, because like I said, if you're off, it's just going to kind of mess up the rankings and stuff when in Google's eyes. So definitely do that. But I mean, this is just another thing you can take advantage of, because you, like, again, you can create your business profile. Like you can categorize your business. So if someone's searching for a particular type of business or service or product or anything like that, you can tag your product and you know, your business and products for the particular category. And so, I mean, it's really going to help you out in the long run to be, you know, get found. I mean, like I said, it's no overnight success, but I mean, you know, just the fact that you're kind of on all these directories and everything, it's going to give your business more exposure online. So yeah, that's pretty much it today. If you liked the stream, please give it a thumbs up, and then be sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. Like I said, in my next episode, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use a keyword research tool to kind of search for keywords that are on your competitor's website. So you're not going to want to miss out on that. And I thank you all for coming today, and thank you very much, and have a good day. Bye.